In this video, I'm going to be reviewing ExpressVPN and I'm going to be diving into all the features that the VPN has to offer. I'm going to be testing out its speed and performance and look into whether the privacy and security that this VPN offers is still up to standard in 2024. Now, at the end of the video, you'll find out my full conclusion on this VPN and whether it stacks up to the likes of NordVPN, Surfshark, CyberGhost, and private internet access. If you're not looking to sit through a full VPN review, then I totally understand, and I have a link in the description which has a table that compares each and every VPN against each other, and I have listed the top VPNs on the market right now in 2024. So to start off this ExpressVPN review, we're going to be looking at the speeds we get with ExpressVPN enabled. And on the right hand side, you'll see the speed I get with ExpressVPN, and on the left, we have no VPN enabled. Now, as you can see, I get a 3% decrease in download speed, which is very, very good when I have ExpressVPN enabled, and I get a 12% decrease in upload speed, which again is very, very good. You'd expect anywhere between 10 and 15% of a speed drop when using a top tier VPN. When it comes to ping, you can see that my ping increased from 4 to 8, which is very, very good when using a VPN. I've used some other top VPNs where my ping has gone from 4 to 50. So if you are planning to use this VPN for gaming, then ExpressVPN would be a great option. So next up, I'm going to be doing a small test on Netflix to see if ExpressVPN can bypass the Netflix block. You might not know this, but Netflix has a huge catalog and it is sectioned off all around the world. And different countries have different movies and TV shows available to them. So if you want to access another country's movies or TV shows, you need to use a VPN to change your location to that country. So I'm just going to test a location in Germany, and then I'm going to load up Netflix, and let's see if it gives us a block and whether it lets us access the catalog. So as you can see, Netflix has loaded up and I haven't yet been hit by a block, and I can now browse through any of these shows. And as you can see, they have US TV shows dubbed in German, and then there's going to be many different German TV shows that I can now access that I wouldn't have been able to access before. Next up, I want to take a look at the locations and countries that ExpressVPN offers. So on the ExpressVPN app, you can see that I have a selected location here and a smart location offered. And then if you press the three dots here, it brings up all of the VPN locations that ExpressVPN offers. Now, ExpressVPN offers connections in over 105 countries. So you can pick between nearly any country in the world, and you can connect to any continent in the world. Now, whether you want to connect to the Middle East, Europe, Americas, or Asia Pacific, you'll be connecting to a majority of the time physical location servers, which means the servers are actually in that country. On a small handful of cases, you will find that they don't offer a physical location and it will only offer a virtual location. With virtual locations, they are slightly more unreliable compared to the physical alternative. So you would want a preference for the server to actually be located in that specific country. Now, when connecting to any of the servers on the list, you do have to remember all of them come with a 10 gigabits per second speed, and all of them are RAM only servers. That means every time the server reboots, all information is wiped, no data is stored, and that enhances your privacy. Next up, I want to take a look at the security, the privacy, the data protection, and encryption that ExpressVPN uses. So when it comes to encryption, ExpressVPN uses 256-bit AES encryption, which is the same standard as the military and governments around the world, and is the modern day standard of encryption and is incredibly secure. When it comes to protocols, ExpressVPN offers two options that you can choose from. You can either go with the secure but slower OpenVPN, which is used by most VPN providers, or you can go with Lightway, which has been developed by ExpressVPN and has been made for speed and security. Now, the Lightway protocol uses AES 256 GCM ciphers for encryption and has post-quantum protection built into the protocol, making it extremely fast and secure. Alongside this, ExpressVPN operates its own private DNS servers, which are also encrypted, so it stops there being an exploit through the DNS requests, which is another great advantage. And the final encryption feature that ExpressVPN uses is perfect forward secrecy. This ensures that encryption keys are changed frequently, and past communications cannot be decrypted if future encryption keys are compromised. Next up, I want to look at the data protection that ExpressVPN offers, and the first major feature they offer is they only use RAM-only servers. So every time the server is rebooted, all the information is wiped, none of the information is stored on hard drives, so it cannot be retrieved in the future. Alongside this, ExpressVPN doesn't really collect much data. They only collect your payment information when you sign up and your email address, but they do not store any logs on any connection or data transferred through the VPN. They've also undergone audits by PwC and Cure53, which have audited their data protection standards, so you can be assured they're not collecting any logs on you or storing any data that they shouldn't be. So when it comes to information that ExpressVPN does actually collect on you, well, they do collect your email address and your payment information, and you can optionally send them diagnostic data, which I do not recommend doing. So if you want to, there'll be a pop-up when you use ExpressVPN that asks you if you want to opt in. You just have to opt out, and then no information will be sent to ExpressVPN. All of this is very transparent in their privacy policy, and none of this information is hidden from the user, which is fantastic when it comes to a VPN company, as long as they're upfront on what information they actually log, and then you can know what information you want to share with them and what information you don't. If you're not happy to share your email address or payment information with ExpressVPN, and maybe you want a ultra secure VPN that only offers cryptocurrency as payment, then this VPN might not be for you. But if you're planning to use this VPN to up your privacy and security, and you might want to use it for Netflix or gaming, then this VPN is a great option. Next up, I want to take a look at the user interface that ExpressVPN offers. Now, I'm going to be showing you it on Windows, but obviously the app will look different if you're using on iOS or Android. To start off, the app is very simple and it has a clean and minimalistic design. So you just press the connection button here and you'll be connected to the VPN instantly, and it will connect you to the selected location that you have shown below. If you click the three dots, and it pulls up all of the other locations that you can choose from. And then if we close this and click these three lines and go to options, you can pick between all of the options that ExpressVPN offers. So if you want to connect ExpressVPN to your browser, then you can install the extensions on either Chrome or Firefox. And then if you want to adjust the protocol, although I just leave it on automatic, then you can change between Lightway or OpenVPN. On top of that, they have some other features such as a threat manager, which allows you to block trackers and malicious sites. And then you can also enable the ad blocker and some parental controls. Overall, I would say the user interface is really clean and easy to use. I would say that there is a downside of not having an immediate server list, so I do have to click these three dots to open up another tab to be able to access all of the other locations. And on most VPNs, you're able to just scroll the list on the main tab, click the location that you want, and then connect to that VPN. So that would be the one minor downside with the user interface, but overall I would rate it very highly. So in conclusion, I would say ExpressVPN is a fantastic VPN. If I compare it to other VPNs such as Surfshark, NordVPN, CyberGhost, and PIA, I would say ExpressVPN comes out on top. It would actually be my top rated VPN for 2024. There is some downsides such as the premium pricing that comes with it, but on the other side, you do get the better performance compared to other VPNs, and the privacy, security, and the Lightway protocol that ExpressVPN has developed all make this a fantastic VPN. Now, I do want to answer some frequently asked questions that I get when it comes to ExpressVPN. The first is, can I use the VPN on multiple devices? And yes, you can. You can use ExpressVPN on 5 devices simultaneously, whether that's an iOS device, Android, your computer, laptop, TV. ExpressVPN is supported on all of those devices. The next question is ExpressVPN free? And the answer is no. ExpressVPN is a premium VPN, which you have to pay for every month. But if you want to get a big discount on ExpressVPN and get 3 months free, then check out the links in the description, as I've reached out to ExpressVPN and tried to get a discount for my viewers. So if you click one of those links, you'll be able to get a big discount on the price and save a lot of money in the long run. Next question is, does ExpressVPN work in China, Iran, the UAE, and other countries that block access to VPNs? And the answer is yes, you can still connect to ExpressVPN in any of those countries and you won't be blocked from doing so. This will allow you to bypass any internet firewalls that they have and access the rest of the internet that is not available in those countries. So that sums up my full video on ExpressVPN and reviewing and breaking down all of the features. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to check out other VPN videos, then check out my channel below.